So hey guys, in this tutorial we'll understand this problem. Minimum moves to equal array elements 2. Okay, so in this basically what we have to do is we need to return the minimum number of moves which are required to make the all array elements equal. Okay, so in this we can basically increment or decrement an element of array by 1. Okay, so this we can do, we can increment or decrement. Okay, so by doing this incrementation and decrementation, we need to make that array equals and return the minimum number of steps to make that array element equals. Okay, so you can see here the first example, 1 2 3. So here what they did is first they make 1 as 2. They have incremented 1 by 1, so we have 2 here. After that they had decremented this 3 by 1, so we get all the array elements as equal. Okay, so the steps taken are 2. We have incremented 1, we have decremented 3, so these steps are 2. So there is a very easy logic for this. What is, we'll first sort this array. 1 2 3, they are already sorted. We'll sort this array 1 2 3. Okay, so after sorting what we'll do is we'll take this middle element and make this middle element equal to the remaining elements from of the left and to the right. Okay, so this is basically the logic. We'll take this middle element and leaving that middle element, all the elements will make it as the middle element and will basically count the numbers, right? So let's see how it will be working here. Now we want to make 1 as 2. We will increment it by 1, so 1 plus. Now we want to make 3 as 2. What we'll do is decrement 3 by 1, so it will take one step. Okay, so equals to 2. Okay, so this would be our answer. Let's take another example, the second example. 1 10 1 10 2 and 9. Okay, so in this what we'll do is first sort all the elements. So 1 will be coming up first, after that we have 2, after that we have 9, after that we have 10. So here the middle element will be 9. Okay, the middle element would be 9, and what we'll do is make this 9 equal to make 1 as 9, make 2 as 9, and leave this middle element and make 10 as 9. Okay, so this will take basically the minimum steps. Okay, so let's see. If I make 1 as 9, it will basically take me 8 steps to increment, right? Plus 2 will take 7 steps, right? And 10 will take only one step because it will decrement 110. So 8 plus 7 is 15, 15 plus 1 is 16, so it will take minimum of 16 steps. So it is basically a logic that we will see the middle element and try to make all other elements to that middle element. Okay, so this is basically the logic here. Okay, so let's code it. So the first most important part is we need to sort all the array. Without sorting this is not possible. Okay, so first we will sort the arrays. Okay, after sorting what we'll do is we'll take an integer. We'll take an integer mid equals to which will be the middle element. Okay, after sorting we have taken mid as the middle element, which is one of the most important part. Now what I'll do is I'll have a for loop from 0 to that middle element, to that one middle element. So I get how many steps which are required to make all other elements equal to that middle element. Okay, I is less than nums dot length by 2. We'll not consider here the middle element. We are just taking one step back from that middle element. Okay, so I'll take one integer res in which we'll all add all the steps which are required, and we'll be returning res. So res plus equals to, what I'll do is we have here mid. Okay, so we have sorted, so mid minus nums of I would do the work here, right? Okay, so let's understand how it works. So it will go till here. If we take 1 2 3, it will go only 3 layer. So the middle element is 2, mid is 2, 2 minus 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. Okay, 2 minus 1 will be equal to 1. Here the array is only three elements, so it's going to, the I will go through here only. Okay, so we'll get here 1. We'll take another for loop in which we will be calculating the steps after the middle element. Okay, equal to nums dot length by 2. Here the middle element is not considered. We are starting from nums dot length by 2. Okay, is less than, it will be the loop till the last of the element by plus plus. Okay, what here will do is res plus equals to nums of I minus mid. Okay, nums of I minus mid. So here what will happen is, we have nums of I as 3. Okay, it will start from the middle of element plus 1. So 3 minus mid is basically 2, so equals to 1. Okay, so this will be adding in rest, this will be adding in rest, and will return a rest, right? And this would take the minimum steps to make the array elements equal. Yes, we are getting a right answer. So let's understand with this example. Okay, so first we'll sort this. So what we'll get is 1, 2, 9, and 10. Okay, so first of all what we'll get is res equals to, the middle element will be 9. We will be leaving this element and making all other elements equals to 9, and will basically count the steps. Okay, so what, how many steps this will take equals to is mid is basically 9. Okay, we have taken here mid equals to 9. Okay, mid minus nums of I is 1. Okay, will get 8. Okay, now next it will go to 2. Okay, so 2, so mid is basically 9. Mid minus nums of I is 2, so 9 minus 2 equals to 7. So 7, right? So it equals to 15. So rest here would be 15. It will not be going to the middle element because we have till nums dot our I is less than nums dot length by 2. So here rest would be 15. Okay, here rest is 15. Okay, so now we'll come back here in the rightmost portion after the middle element. Okay, so we only have 10. We'll start from nums dot length by 2, so it will be starting from here. Okay, so what it will do is, the elements are greater, so nums of I minus mid, we'll do nums of I minus mid. So we'll get the decrement, how much decrementation we need. Okay, so 10 minus mid is basically 9, so we'll get 1. Okay, so we'll get 1. So here the rest would be 1, and we'll now add all those. 15 plus 1 is 16. We'll get answer as 16. So these are basically the steps needed to make to make minimum moves required to make all array elements equal. Okay, so let's submit it. Yeah, we are getting right answer with good time complexity. Okay, so this is basically these steps. I'll tell you again. First of all, we'll sort the arrays, right? We'll take the middle element. Okay, we'll take the middle element and try to make all other elements leaving that middle element equal to that middle element. Okay, for that we'll have a for loop from 0 to that middle element. Okay, in which we'll add mid minus that arith element. Okay, to get the minimum steps. Okay, after that, from that middle element to the last of the loop, we'll again have a for loop in which we will again add rest to the arith element minus that middle element to get the minimum state. At last we will return rest to get our answer. Okay, so our algorithm will take basically n log n as the time complexity and o of 1 as the space complexity. Okay, thank you for watching.